amount of lip gloss that I own to not be wearing any right now is absolutely absurd. But real quick, y'all, there's I'm a Valentine. Welcome back. What is up, everybody? I'm a Valentine here. Welcome back to the channel. I might be throwing this together with like the other 3 clips that I tried to take over the last 3 days. It might be a weekly vlog, a week vlog, a day in my life. Not day. Oh my god, English. Help. I am going back to therapy, y'all. I decided last week when, I keep mentioning this, but when I was crying at fucking Optimus Hall over my schoolwork, I was like, I'm gonna go back to therapy because this shit is too much, and like, I'm not trying to, you know, mess up my life, derail myself, excuse me, or anything of that sort. I only want things to get better, guys. I have been working so hard for so long. Like, I have been living in my values and just cut off by the timer. That's my timer to let me know that it's almost time for therapy. Unless I'm thinking it's the wrong time, which I think I just realized that I think I booked it for 4 and not 3. I'll double check. Let me check. But I've just been trying so long, so hard, and like, I just feel like it's like stones keep getting stacked on my shoulders of like things to fuck me up and like throw me off. And I just don't want to let it work. I don't want to let it work. So I'm trying to like focus on the things that's in my control, but like, when I tell you there's literally a force in the world that goes against good, like you, like me, I'm like, I am, without even intending to be radical, I'm a very radical person. Like, radical empathy is something I believe in. Like, I believe that humans should all have the same rights and equality, and that we should all have the same chance, and that we should all be kind to each other, and there should be like a basis of empathy in the way that we handle things, and that certain things, you know, just shouldn't be allowed to go on. And if there's some level of control that we can have in a cycle, that we should take control of that. And I believe in like being very empathetic with the people I'm around, and like being very caring with the people I'm around, and just still chasing my dreams, still expressing myself, still taking care of myself. Like, I believe that even though, you know, some people may believe in the patriarchal view that women and men are not equal, but I believe that we're all equal. Woman, man, non-binary, no matter what you are. Genuinely believe that we're all equal. And like, to some people this might just sound like humanity. It's just like what all, you might think all humans think this way and whatever. But for some people, when it comes to practice, when it comes to like dealing with a situation where, you know, might be unprecedented or like might be odd, and like I just take the empathetic route rather than like the like easy way out of just shutting someone down and things like that. That's where it becomes kind of like radical, or like me expressing my thoughts openly about, you know, how something makes me feel. Like, that can be radical. You know what I mean? Like, the fact that I'm so in touch with my emotions and I'm willing to express them with confidence still, that can be radical. And it's so funny because for me, I'm just like, dude, I've read what I've read, I've learned what I've learned. And so I use that in my life. I just apply what I know. You know what I mean? I try to understand myself, try to express myself, try to be a good person, try to be a safe space. And so that's me just putting into practice, you know what I mean? My life, boundaries, even creating boundaries at work and like things of that sort. But I think that because so many people don't necessarily operate like that, that's why it's radical. That's why I'm so different and like special and like, you know, and it's just like, there's some times where I'm like, this force in the world that doesn't want there to be good, it's like coming for your girl sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I must be about to do something very great, because the shit that's happening right now couldn't find a reason. It's like, as much as I want to just, like, I wish that there was some quick fix, quick way for me to just feel better, but like, this is fundamental shit. You know what I mean? Like, this affects home. So my sense of reality right now is having a whole shift, and it was already shifting while I was struggling last week, crying at Optimus Hall over school, and now you guys wouldn't even, and I'm not ready to talk about it online what happened, but trying to make sure that I express myself, talk openly, whatever, as much as I can with people I feel comfortable with. Even with that, the way that people sometimes just ask questions and don't necessarily consider what they're asking, or they unintentionally project, right, their thoughts onto you, or they project what they think that you're feeling onto you. They project the way that they think that you're handling something onto you. Meanwhile, no, you could just ask. You know what I mean? You could ask, or you could observe. And then sometimes people are still not nice. They'll know you have some shit going on, and they'll still just be treat you however. I'm just feeling a lot of things, and the weather's really gloomy. That's not helping. Thought I was gonna get up early and go to this bakery. I fucking didn't. And I got up at 8 a.m. and was still not ready by 10:42. And I'm just trying, but I'm really fucked up right now in the mental way of I'm so pissed off, but my values haven't changed. I still believe in being kind, being fair, being just. And so it's when it comes to me operating at work, that hasn't changed. You know what I mean? But as far as how I feel, I'm really hurt. I'm very upset. And trying my best. So let's try to go to therapy, and we'll see if that helps. I love how this looks like a little rainbowy right now. Holy shit, it looks like it kind of aligned right. I can't lie, you're the love of my life. Life's so far, it's been colder than